a bunch of cherry trees to Seattle, Washington between the years 1909 and 1912. Thank you, Messica. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gave cherry trees as a gift to goddamn Seattle, Washington between the years 1909 and 1912. So that's how cherry trees came about. So the question is, where is the root of this story of George Washington chopping down his father's cherry tree come from if cherry trees weren't even over here in 1774? The history behind that, when you think of a cherry tree, you think of red for the cherries, green for the leaves, brown for the stem. That's your Morse flag. It's red with a 5-pointed green star in the center. And the flagpole was brown. And he ran outside and chopped down the Morse flag, which they disguised to be a cherry tree. And they began stripping us of our nationality and our divine creed. They stripped us of our nationality of being Moors here in America. And they made us into Negroes, which is a river. A Negro is also a four-legged beast. Did y'all know that? A Negro is actually a beast of the field. Did anybody know that? Let me show y'all a picture of how a Negro really looks. This is why when you watch those them old slavery movies, right? They say, we go get together and see if y'all could make the beast. Because they consider Negroes to be subhuman species. Subhuman species. Let me show y'all what a Negro looks like. And this is an actual picture. And I'm going to show y'all where to look it up at. Beast of Burden. That's true. Is it? No, it's in this file. Y'all got so many files. Because the elders blessed me with so many lessons. Check this. This shit right here. Let's look up what a Negro is, because you got two different types of Negro. You got the Negro River and goddamn South America. You got the Negro River in South America by the Amazon. But this is the actual beast called Negro. So indeed, beast of burden, that's true. Pull up this picture for y'all so y'all can see. Here we go, right here. Now, to some people, this may blow y'all wig back. This may blow your wig back. Here we go, right here. This is a Negro, y'all. This is definitely a beast of the field. This is a Negro. This is actually who Cain, look, this is who Cain in your Bible had made it with. And she bore his children in great numbers. We're going to have to get into that lesson real soon. This is who Cain made it with in Genesis. Listen, check this. Ain't Europeans born with tailbones? Yes or no? Europeans born with tailbones, right? That's a tailbone right there, right? Yeah, this is a Negro. Negro is an actual creature. It's half human, half dog. Half human and half dog. Man, listen, I got some, listen. I got that cocaine when it comes to this truth right here, man, straight up. I got that cocaine. So that's a Negro. Black. Then they call you black. The definition for black is death. They literally consider us to be a dead people. So indeed, they literally consider us to be a mentally, spiritually, morally dead people. Do black people got a flag, y'all? Do black people got a flag? No. Do black people got land? I'm not talking about your backyard or your front line. Do black people got land? Like Israel, Israelites, they got Israel. Hawaiians got Hawaii. Moroccans got Morocco. Is it a land called black land? No. So black people ain't got no land. So you ain't got a flag. You ain't got land. Do black people got a government? Do black people even got a government? No. Do black people got a seat in the United Nations? No. Dead people. If you proclaim to be black, you dead. In the eyes of the law, you are considered to be dead. It's called civil death. Now let's go deeper, right? Color. They called you color. Color, by definition, is defined as anything that's been painted, stained, burnished, or dyed. Have you been painted? Have you been painted? To get this beautiful melanation, right? Have you been painted, stained, burnished, dyed? Have you? Or was you born this way? So if you want paint, stained, burnished, or dyed, why do you call yourself people of color? Well, I'm colored. Let's go deeper, right? Check out this, y'all. African American. Even the people in Africa don't call themselves Africans. They don't. You ask them what's their nationality, they say, I'm from Ghana. I'm from Mali. I'm from Algeria. I'm from Tunisia. I'm from Morocco. I'm from Egypt. I'm from Senegal. They don't call themselves Africans because Africa is a continent. And it's 54 nations within that continent. It's 54 nations within that continent. Alright. Call yourself American. Now, American isn't a bad term to use, right? If you using it far as your domicile, that being the landmass on which you was born. It's not bad. It's not unlawful or illegal to use it because you're using it far as just solely. Just solely is a legal term. It means right of soil. Right of soil. But you still need your nationality, the prefix for your nationality, which would be just sanguis, which means right by blood, your descendant nature. Like you got people over here, they known as Chinese American or Italian American or British American or Jewish American, Swedish American, Irish American. Can't just call yourself American. That's the suffix. That's the suffix aspect of your nationality. What about the prefix? What about your national descent nature? There's nothing wrong with being an American. I'm American, right? But who do you come from? When you call yourself American, we get that that's the landmass that you're born on and that you have a right to by being born here. But what about your national descent nature? Because it ain't about where you at, it's about where you from. Historically, right? Knowing your ancestral lineage give you pride. It give you a sense of empowerment because you know who your ancient ancestors is. You know, thank you, Samaria. You know who your ancient ancestors is. And then on top of that, it gives you pride, race pride, because you know and you understand the great contributions that they gave to civilization. Like, I'm proud to be a Moor, a descendant of ancient Moabites. You know, we built Mali, we built Timbuktu, we built the Moorish Empire, the first, second, and the third one. You get what I'm saying? We built the El Hembram and the El Khazar in Spain. This is a Moabite hat I'm wearing right now from goddamn Algeria. This is made from pure goddamn items from the goddamn soil of Africa. You know, people seeing me today when I was eating breakfast, they like, man, you got on a Japanese hat? I say, no, they stole our culture. This ain't a Japanese hat. This is an African Moabite hat. So, when we look at the 3/5, right? I know, right? Straight up. This is raw material right here. Straight up. And it feel, when I wear it, I feel connected to my roots. I feel connected to my ancestors when I wear it. Straight up. It's like all the information is downloaded into my pineal gland. And I wear it with pride when I wear it. Straight up. So check out this. They stripped us of our nationality, called us Negro, Black, Color, African Americans, and Indians. The the so-called Native Americans, they weren't called Indians originally. They weren't called Indians because they ain't come from India. You a Hawaiian because you come from Hawaii. You a Moroccan because you come from Morocco. You only an Indian if you come from India. Was this land called India? So if it wasn't, how the hell is they Indians then? If this land wasn't called India, let me show y'all something, man. This is Webster's Dictionary. No, Moabite hat. Moabite. It's a hat from the Holy Land of Moab. I was actually blown back when I seen this in the dictionary. This for all my people thinking they Indian. When you look up the original usage of the word Indian, this is what it originally meant. I'm gonna type it in the comments section for you. Moabite. Yeah. Because Christopher Columbus mistakenly believed that the Caribbean island on which he had landed was the subcontinent of India, he called, y'all see that? He called the inhabitants Indians. Eventually, that name was applied to almost all the indigenous non-European inhabitants of North and South America. Y'all see that? He called them Indians. But where were they before he called them Indians? Because Christopher Columbus was a lost molester. He molested people. These are facts. What were they called before he called them Indians? Now this is a unabridged Webster's Dictionary right here. It's a Random House unabridged dictionary. The reason it's falling apart, y'all, is because I went through this and I'm talking about, check this. I write down certain words and terminologies to look up. So check out this. They stripped us of our nationality, began calling us Negro, Black, Colored, African American. That was the first aspect, right? Then they took away our divine creed. They took away our religion. Now, some people may be like, yo, what do you mean our religion? Well, I'll tell you what, check this out. Some religions are actually indigenous to a particular ethnic group of people. Like, for prime example, Ireland is a state. Their state religion is Catholicism. So, if you run across an Irish person, you automatically know, like, yo, okay, this person is Catholic, right? Or if you look at Italy, right? Now, everybody know the state religion of Italy, the Vatican States of Rome, the Pope, Catholicism. Catholicism. If you an Italian, right? The religion of America is homosexuality. We know that homosexuality is native to America. Starting with George Washington, because that was his religious practice. George Washington was a living, breathing homosexual. We got records of him having sex with his female slaves in front of their husband, and then right after he had sex with the female slaves, he made the male slaves wipe him down from his head to his toes with his tongue. Yeah. Made that man lick him clean. He was singing Lil Boosie featuring Webby, Wipe Me Down, before they made it. He made that boy wipe him down with his tongue. That's George Washington. That's why I don't claim him as the founder of my nation. I would never claim a slaveholder, a homosexual, and a child molester to be a father of anything in concern to me. I'm going to be honest with you. And I would suggest you don't either. If you got melanin, then no. Now, if you're a European, then go ahead. That's your father. But if you a brother or sister, nah. You was a slaveholder. There's no such thing as a good slave owner. I know what they told you, right? Because they told me the same lie, right? They say, what's his name? Benjamin Franklin was a good president because he married a slave girl named Sally Hemings. And they showed a video to us when I was in elementary school, and I believed it. Like, I believed it like a dumbass. I'm watching it, I'm crying. I'm like, oh, he was a good slave. See, he married her, he loved her. All along, she was underage, and this nigga was raping her. and they showed this to us with pride. Oh, y'all, and it was a black teacher too. Oh, y'all, see, he was good. He married a slave girl. But the older I got, I'm like, yo, this some bullshit. Straight up. That nigga was a pedo. I wanna pee on you. That nigga was R. Kelly before R. Kelly, man, straight up. I don't know no other way to put it, man. I'm not fucking with none of them, man. Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, none of them niggas, man. They was pedophiles, man. They was sexual deviants. Perverts. The type of people you wouldn't want to see around your child's school building, or the playground, or Chuck E. Cheese. So yeah, man, them niggas was bold. But yeah, back to the situation at hand. They stripped us of our divine creed, right? And they gave us their religions, right? Now, to be honest, it's no way that our people could be a Christian or a Muslim. There's no way. None of our people should be either one or a Jew or an Israelite. Because Jews and Israelites, right? Jews and Israelites, according to Leviticus chapter 25, it say that they can have African slaves. And then even when you read the Quran got slaves in it. It don't abolish slavery. It don't get rid of slavery. It give you laws on how to treat your slave. When I read that, I was like, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. I'm trying to figure out how can any true God-fearing man could hold another person in slavery. Because Jesus said you can't serve two masters, right? So there's no way I could serve you and serve God at the same time. And the Quran, right? The Quran, it has this term called Abdullah, which means servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It ain't no way I could serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and serve one of them camel monkeys. That's what I call Arabs. Y'all know how I feel about Arab Muslims. An Arab Muslim ain't nothing. Right, absolutely. That's why the nigga slave Muslims is half stupid, half smart. Listen, check this. Y'all know how I feel about Arabs. I I tell y'all all the time, an Arab Muslim ain't nothing but a Mexican with a turban on. That's all an Arab is. An Arab ain't nothing but a Mexican with a tablecloth wrapped around his head. That's all he is. And they smell like camel nuts. Man, I seen a video clip of Arab Muslims pissing on our African sisters. It was all on FB. Y'all know we can't say the F on here. The books, right? And they took it down. Muslim Arab men pissing, urinating on our sisters in Africa. Anybody see anything wrong with that? I don't see why them African brothers ain't knocked their motherfucking turbans off their head. Because if I was there, I definitely would have slapped them niggas off their camel. That's why I can't. Right, they don't even like us. Arabs hate us. They don't even like us. They call us kafirs, kafirs. In fact, kafir, before it meant unbeliever, it meant black people. It meant black people. So indeed, knowledge of thyself. That's what the Holy Prophet Noble Drelly taught us. Know thyself. I can't get jiggy with that. Thank you, Messiah Shakran. I can't get jiggy with that. I can't get giggity with that. So the Muslims get mad at me. The black Muslims get mad at me for telling the truth. I can't rock with you if you rock with them Arabs, man. Because the Arabs had us in slavery before it was Arab Muslims who had us in slavery before the European Christians did. They was, if you watch the movie, how many of y'all remember the movie Roots with Kunta Kinte? With Kunta Kinte, when he went to go get his brother a drum, get the items needed to make his brother a drum set, right? So indeed, when he went to go get his brother the items to make the goddamn drum set, you seen when he seen that first white man, he seen an English man. They was wearing the hats and the outfits. So you was able to make them out. Check out this. You seen the English man. You seen the British man. You seen the Dutch man. And then who you seen right behind all three of them? A punk-ass Arab with a yellow turban around his head. Kunta Kinte should have knocked that nigga in his shit. And said, Assalamu alaikum. I don't mess with, I'm not gonna lie, listen, check this. I'm empathetic to my people who don't really know the truth, that's Muslims, but I can't fuck with them, man. I can't. They still enslaving our people in Saudi Arabia right now. It's 2022. Slavery is still going on in Saudi Arabia right now in the name of God. And they practicing homosexuals over there in Saudi Arabia. Don't believe me? Look up Lawrence of Arabia. They got a movie about him. It's on YouTube. You can watch Lawrence of Arabia, the movie, and they got a book on it. They anally and orally penetrated that man.